Hi, it's Mark, RPM Tesla Aftermarket Accessories. Today we're going to make a quick video to show how to install the Model Y rear corner protection kit. So let's take a look and give you guys, again, a little overview. This is Clearplex, made by Matico. This is normally sold as windshield protection film. You can see this is a piece of windshield glass, or actually side window glass, and this is treated with Clearplex. When criminals want to get into your car after looking in the window and thinking you may have something in your back seat, they're oftentimes using a window breaking tool. Now this tool is what shatters the window. So this is a regular window, and once you put it down, it shatters the glass. They can put their elbow through it and they can get right into your car and unlock the door, pull down the seats to the back seats, whatever the case. This is treated with Clearplex. Now you can see it makes a mark in it, but it does not break the glass and it does not go through. So this is a theft deterrent. There's no guarantee this is going to stop someone from getting in your car, but we really think it's going to slow down the criminals. It's going to deter them to go to the next car. So let's take out a window. Here is a Model 3 window. You can see all of the tests we've already done on it. Same thing. Model 3 window is a little smaller than the Y. Again, the criminal sneaks up. We've got videos of this. A lot of people have tried it. They sneak up, they put it down on the glass, and they push it down. And again, it makes a tiny mark. So this is the only damage you would have to your car. Again, I'll pick another spot over here. It makes a tiny dot. The window doesn't shatter. So again, the videos we've all seen, they crack the side window, they put their elbow in, they release the seats, they look inside, then they break the big window once they know there is a prize inside or something they want. The alarm doesn't go off usually in any case in the Model 3 or the Model Y. So anyway, this is going to stop them. This is going to make them forget it and move on to the next car. So let's show you how to put it on, how to clean it, how to prep it. We'll make it super quick and easy. This is the entire kit we're going to give you. This is a Model 3 kit. This is the soap that you're going to dilute with water per the instructions to make your slip solution. This is the magic eraser sponge you're going to use to prep the glass. And this is the small urethane soft squeegee that we're going to use to squeegee the water out. So let's get started and move right over here. The first thing we want to do is clean. So preparation, it's most important to remember, use the magic eraser, remove dirt, oils. If you have any kind of Ceramic Pro coating on your car, this will take it off. So don't install this on a car that has any alcohol on it, and do it indoors. Notice we're inside like a garage, and we're doing it where there's no dust. You have about 3 seconds to get it off the preparation backing paper and onto the window before you're going to contaminate it and get dust underneath it. So use the soap solution that you're going to make, clean the window, and don't get dust on it. This is like putting a cell phone case or a cell phone glass cover on. You want to make sure you're free of all dirt, dust, everything. And use a lot of light. It's important to maybe do it with a lot of bright light, but without wind, okay? So we're gonna darken it up so it looks just like this, and make sure you're examining every inch. Now, another thing that's really nice about our pattern, we're the only one that makes a pattern that goes below the line of the molding. So if a criminal sees this on the car, after they try to break it, they're not going to be able to peel it off because we're going to run edge to edge to edge. So they're going to hopefully hit it, move on to the next car, and you're going to save yourself about $800. Most people wouldn't even make a claim on their insurance because of deductibles, but it runs anywhere from $700 to $900 to have Tesla mobile service or the dealership to come out and to put a new rear corner window on. All right, I'm very satisfied with it. If it looks streaky at all, just go over it again. And these magic erasers take everything off. So we include this one with it. and you'll see you getting stuff off of it that you don't even notice. All right, now we're gonna dry it and look for dust one more time. And then we're gonna spray it, and we're gonna show you the fastest way to get the corner piece off the clear paper. So we're sending them to you like this. We call it weeded, where there's nothing on it but the actual part you're gonna install. You're obviously gonna line up the lightning bolt here. It's gonna go right on here, but don't get it too close. Even static cling from plastic backing can attract dust. So go over the window one more time. Then keep this maybe on the roof of your car, and we're gonna spray it and put it on and squeegee it, trying to minimize all dust time from getting on it. So with it up on your roof, peel back the edge, and here's the adhesive. The adhesive is on the back side of this. Get your fingers wet, because you don't want to put a fingerprint on it. Peel the corner back, and there you go. You got about 5 seconds before you're gonna get dust on it. So soak the back of it, soak the window, and watch how perfect this fits. We're gonna make a little close up here. Check this out. Once you're sitting on the window, make sure you're not up too high so it's buckling, or down too low. It'll float right around on the slip solution, so you can position it right where you want. Again, we say watch this edge, watch the bottom, and then the corner. You want this invisible. Put it right in the corner first, go across the top, make sure the bottom's perfect, and everything else will lay down. All right, let's squeegee it down. Now, we're gonna apply water to the front, okay? So this water on the front is making a sliding, slippery surface, so my squeegee is not gonna move the actual Clearplex film. I like to start in the middle and just squeegee it down. We're pushing the water out. We wanna get all the moisture out. Whatever we don't get out will evaporate. But we don't wanna leave air bubbles, and we wanna get all of the dust out by cleaning it before we put this on. So far so good. If you happen to notice you have dust underneath it and you didn't clean it well, you can always peel it off and put it back on and squeegee it. Try to clean the back off. But again, it's completely transparent film made by Matico called Clearplex. We install it on windshields here at RPM. It stops rock chips, of course, because it increases the tensile strength so much. So it's really important to make sure you get it really wet and you slide it on gently. It has to move right over, and it cannot drag or it can affect the adhesive on the back. So I've gone over it several times. The corner looks perfect. Everything looks good. Then we recommend you pull this out in the sun and let it all dry. And once it's dried up, it'll take about 2 to 3 days to completely dry out. But looking at it, it looks great. I see a couple of spots where I have water trapped underneath. So that's why it's really important to start in the middle and squeegee outward. But now this window is covered, protected, and it's invisible glass protection film. Again, this is Clearplex. They're the leader in the industry. They're the only ones we use. They've been around over 10 years. And we install them on windshields. We're doing a Model Y windshield. This one next week. We've done X's and S's and 3s. Also take the corner and go around. If you notice any little spots where it won't lay down perfect, or you got a little air bubble, you can use a heat gun or a hair dryer. But we recommend for the first few hours, just leave it alone, let it sit, let it start to dry out. Come back. If you have a spot like that, you can just hold it like this for a second, and it goes away. It's gonna dry out great. You're gonna forget it's on your car, but you're gonna have great protection for people breaking into the Model Ys, especially this glass window. You can see straight into the trunk. So we assume they're gonna be looking through the back, looking for backpacks, and they gotta get in the car. And this is the way to do it and the way to get the seat down. Just reach right in. They elbow it in the videos we have in the link below. They lower the seat down, then they break this window, or they simply reach over and unlock the door, and then they're on their way running away. The alarm's ringing, but they have your valuables. So this deterrent is going to stop them from getting in. Now, same thing down here, the little corner. If you notice this, see a little air underneath, just hold it down. Once it dries, the adhesive will grab. It'll look great. And again, you can use a heat gun. So just a little bit of pressure to activate the adhesive, and it'll hold great. All right, and now let's take a look at it side by side, window by window. These are both tinted 20%, and you can see it's there, it's invisible. Thanks again for watching our video, and we're making these now for the Model Y. Thank you. So after one day, if it looks like this, don't worry. This is trapped moisture underneath. Try to get some spots to show everybody. All this is moisture. Get a little darker angle here. Moisture. So the moisture will all evaporate. You can see it even moves around underneath the solution. So give it a few days, park it out in the sun. Okay, if you let it dry out and it's looking good and you want to touch up any of the edges, this is called a heat down. So take a look at this top edge here. There's a little bit of air trapped underneath the very edge. With a heat gun or a hair dryer, you're kind of reactivating the adhesive underneath. So you just want to apply some pressure and heat it up. And this will remove any small gaps, especially near the edges, that is trapped air. Just heat it up, press it down, hold it. Okay, everything else is going to dry out like I mentioned. Any other edges, just a heat down is kind of the last finishing touch. Use it on an angle, put some pressure on it. All the moisture will go away. Park it out in the sun. And if you see anything near any edge, just warm it up, press it down. Heat down. This is the last step, which is our troubleshooting addition. Again, just for people that want to make it look really nice and really perfect. But look at that, it looks great. And there's tons of moisture underneath here still. It'll take up to 5 to 7 days, and it all depends on temperature. You know, if you're doing this somewhere where it's cold, it's gonna take longer to evaporate. But the moisture comes right through the material. All right, thanks again.